All right, so the A's failed to capitalize late in the game and lost to the Baltimore Orioles in the first game of the homestand in game one of the series as well. And yeah, this game was hard to take in right when it ended because the A's had so many opportunities to come back. But, a common theme throughout these past, 4 or 5 games has been leaving so many guys on base that potentially could win the game. So, anyways, let's get into it. Mike Fiers for the A's got his first action of 2021. He didn't do terrible. He did all right. But the Orioles pitching was great. The A's actually opened up scoring with a Sean Murphy solo home run. And actually, all of the A's runs came off home runs today, but they only scored 2 as the final was 3-2. But Sean Murphy got a pretty nice homer off John Means. But John Means was really good for the Orioles. But Murphy got a really nice home run, which was nice to see. However, Cedric Mullins got a homer of his own in the third inning off Fiers to right field, and that tied the game up at 1. Then Austin Hayes got a solo homer in the third for Baltimore, putting him up 2-1. So as you can tell, a lot of home runs to open up this game. And then Cedric Mullins once again RBI'd Cisco, which put them up 3-1. This was also a Fiers, so he had another earned run. In the seventh, though, the A's made it pretty much interesting. Mitch Moreland got a solo home run off John Means, making it 3-2. Good homer for Moreland. He's been doing pretty well lately. And the A's defense in this also was really good. Ramon Laureano had a highlight throw to third, which got the runner out, which was Mountcastle. But the A's could not capitalize. They had guys on third at many times, guys on second. And, Elvis Andrus has been playing pretty badly in terms of hitting. Cesar Valdez got the save for the Orioles. He almost blew the save. As I mentioned, the A's had guys in scoring position most of the time. But not a nice way to lose, right? And you're playing a team that's really not that good. We're still first in the AL West, actually, but not by a lot. Mariners are 1 game back, and the Astros are 1.5 back. So we got to just make sure we're winning. I think we got to go on a run here, because the division isn't going to win itself. We gotta win to actually, be up there. And I think we have to have a comfortable amount of, games ahead of these other teams, because it could be a tight race. But yeah, looking at the stats, Fiers did okay. I'll cut him some slack. It was his first action in like a year almost. He recorded only 6 hits allowed, but 3 runs allowed. He had 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. The A's relief pitching was pretty good, though, allowing no runs. Delois Guerra had 2 strikeouts. Romo had 2 strikeouts, and Petit came in at the end and recorded a strikeout too. The A's hitting, their best hitter today was probably Murphy, because he had 2 hits, and one of which was a homer. Moreland did good too. Obviously, having a homer is pretty nice. But the A's offense was pretty slow besides that. They had 5 hits total. Chapman had 1 too. Laureano also. But, they got to get more than that, especially when you're playing the Baltimore Orioles, a team that's really not that good, who has a losing record. And this is the second time in a row we've actually lost the Orioles, because they ended our big win streak last weekend. So, yeah, the player of the game for the Orioles would probably be John Means at pitcher, but they had great hitting from Cedric Mullins, obviously at recording 2 RBIs. This is only game 1 of the series, though, so a lot could happen in the meantime. We'll see, though. The A's moved to 16-11. They're going to play the Orioles 2 more times tomorrow and Sunday, and then the Blue Jays for a 3-game series. So we have time to, get a comfortable lead in the division. But the A's, failed to capitalize at the end of the game, which ultimately cost them it. Final score, 3 for Baltimore, 2 for Oakland. And, they had a pretty good convincing comeback, the A's. They had guys in scoring position in the 8th inning, in the 9th inning. They had action pretty much a lot of the time. But, yeah, like I said, not going to win it with poor ability to get RBIs. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts next game tomorrow. And, yeah, go A's.